All quiet on the Manchester United front. Shh. Just another run-of-the-mill couple of months.
They want to win the league, so do we. They want to win the cup, so do we.
Nothing doing really, just ticking along. Not.
It's Beckham. It's fantastic! Absolutely fantastic!
The real movers and shakers were busy in the boardroom. Martin Edwards reaching for the sky in a takeover deal that stunned the footballing world. Controversial, to say the least.
Given the history of this club, I think the club should belong to the people of Manchester and the people of Britain.
£12.5 million will buy you the biggest smile in football. Dwight Yorke costs a little more in Trinidadian dollars, but what a start he's made.
You nearly jumped into the fans as well, didn't you?
I would have done, but I realised there was a ditch just down there. It was too deep, so I had to go down there before I get to the fans.
There you go.
The return of the king, Eric strutting his stuff in inimitable fashion. Wonderful moments, wonderful memories. Fishing in the fields, Ole Solskjaer reverting to type on home ground. It was that big, honest. In the A to Z of Manchester United, J is for toothless, if you know what I mean.
Oh, fine goal, Joe.
Great hammerings down the years. It's West Ham's turn on the chopping block. Plus great goals in the present, some absolute crackers. But we start with one of the biggest footballing stories ever. Rupert Murdoch's B-Sky B company to take over Manchester United for £625 million. It was Chief Executive Martin Edwards who coordinated the deal.
I believe that this deal is good for Manchester United, and I believe in the same way that flotation was suspected in 1991 and 7 years later has proved to be a success, that in 5 or 10 years' time you will look at the strength of Manchester United and you will say, hopefully, that it was a good deal.
We want very much, I think, to do the very same things that the fans want. They want to win the league. We want to win the league. They want to win the cup. We want to win the cup. They want to have the most talented players and the best manager, and so do we. They want to compete at the highest level, and so do we. And they don't want us to go mucking up things which don't need to be changed, and we have no intention of doing that.
The share price went through the roof as the stock market reacted positively. The reaction in Manchester was mixed, meanwhile, to say the least. About 1,000 fans attended a protest meeting at the Bridgewater Hall to rally support against the takeover. The fans believe the deal has been sprung upon them unfairly.
It's no good following the line of let's wait and see. It's now we've got to stop it, not 5 years down the line.
I think the club should belong to the people of Manchester and the people of Britain, not to one mogul to play with as he wishes.
Basically, it's going to make the club the biggest club in the world, and that can't do no bad for the club at all.
It's always been like working man's club, really, but now most interested people in suits, really.
The European League's going to come about anyway, and I think he'll be there doing the best for United. What Sky have said is that they want to see Manchester United as a leading club in world football. So clearly their ambitions are there. No, Sky are not going to pay that sort of money to have Manchester United languishing towards the bottom of the Premier League or not being in the major competitions. But I mean, Sky is an £8 billion company, and I just believe that with that sort of backing, it puts us on a different planet. And you've heard all the assurances. You know, they're not going to go mad on prices. They're not going to move the ground. They're not going to change the colour of the shirts. They're going to support the existing management. That was very important to us as well, that the structure stays the same.
For us players, it's never really a problem who owns a club, as long as it's decent people who runs a club. And as far as we understand, it's going to be the same people who's going to be running it in the future. So, and we've never had a problem with them. So, as far as we're concerned, we're not really bothered about all the speculations of ownership.
The deal still needs government approval. It's not cut and dried just yet. There's been rumours of rival bids. It's certainly been busy of late at headquarters, and the talking is set to continue.
What's happening, everybody?
Won't quite be the same without those telescopic legs at the heart of United's defence. No more popular figure than Gary Pallister. The familiar grimace, the pained expression. Yet he takes with him a collection of golden memories. His colossal presence a major reason for United's continued success. To Big Pally, every success for the future.
It wasn't just on the pitch, it was outside the pitch as well. It'd be fair to say that Pally was our social officer, and you know that part is gone now. Somebody else has to come in and take that part over. But Pallister was a character, so in many ways, yeah, of course you miss him.
There's no more popular subject than who's in and who's out, and when it's Manchester United, the papers are full of it.
What's happening, everybody? What's happening, everybody?
Well, I didn't want to come. No other reason than that. We made a bid and he didn't want to talk to us. So.
Were you surprised by that?
A bit surprised. I mean, I think that in life that you should always listen to people. You never know, I may have offered them the moon. You never know.
And finally, to the real business, the action on the pitch. United's season kicked off in Birmingham back in July.
Trapped in the corner, but he does well to get out of it. And Love goes in and takes it well and scores for Birmingham City. Peter Undlove. And they were looking around for support. He didn't find any of the World Cup stars on his side today. Andy Cole looking particularly sprightly. Now Mulrine steadies himself. Oh, and takes the goal well. Philip Mulrine makes his mark as he's given his big chance by Alex Ferguson. Furlong, Undlove trying to free himself from the defender. It's good tight defending by United. As Undlove was coming in seeking his second, and Undlove has scored his second goal. As you were seeing the replay, Undlove was scoring to make it 2-1. Giggs. Cole, Mulrine screaming for the ball, and he sends in a screamer. Birmingham 2, Manchester United 2, both scored by Philip Mulrine. Almost 21,000 sellout crowd enjoying this opening Manchester United pre-season friendly. Well, making a fist of it as McCarthy comes in. Surely he was offside. No, the referee's given it. Paul Furlong makes it 3-2. John McCarthy to deliver. Nick Culkin in goal for United today organises his defence. It's there. This time it's Undlove. A hat-trick for Peter Undlove. Cole. Ryan giving Birmingham the runaround, and that's a penalty. Now, will they give the young Irishman an opportunity to score his hat-trick? No doubt it was a penalty. It was brought down by Simon Charlton. And that in the Manchester United number 7 shirt scores his third goal. And it's Philip Mulrine making a real name for himself.
The World Cup seemed a million miles away as the Norwegian branch of the David Beckham fan club showed solidarity on the pre-season tour. United are massive in this part of the world. Relief, no doubt, for Beckham to be among so many friends. Roy Keane, on his return, couldn't understand what all the fuss was about.
Says, and cheered on by the home fans. Now Carew, who beats Peter Schmeichel at the near post and gives Valeranga a 7th-minute lead. Only a small section of the stadium is cheering, most are behind Manchester United. Beckham foot. The flag stays down. Chance for United to equalise. Paul Scholes. Simple side foot laid on the plate really by Ole Guanar Sotskimer. Well, the place would have erupted had Solskjaer scored. He's arguably the most popular man in Norway. Beat the offside trap and made it pretty easy for Paul Scholes to apply the finishing touch. Fans are mainly Norwegian, but they're chanting in perfect English. Meanwhile, Solskjaer's away! The finishing touch, I'm not quite sure if he hit it as he meant to, but an instinctive goal from Ole Guanar Sotskimer on his return to his native land. Took it cleverly in his path, sped away from the defender. Yes, he did mean it. Well finished. United sticking with their team, but Valaranga making a whole host of substitutions. Schmeichel makes a brave save, falls to one of the substitutes now. Viljugrain, who equalises for the home side.
Now this could have been Ole Guanar Solskjaer's last goal for Manchester United. The club had accepted a huge bid from Tottenham Hotspur for his services, but the simple fact was that Alex Ferguson didn't want him to go, and Ole definitely wanted to stay. Happily, the Norwegian striker had the chance to go home when he was on tour to Kristiansund, where it all began.
We moved here when I was 4 years old or something, so I've been pesting and plaguing all my neighbors here with football. When I was alone, I was always staying here, shooting at this wall, using this fence as a defensive wall, shooting free kicks, and as you see, maybe the post box got a few knocks, but I think this is the second post box. I think I destroyed a few of them. My neighbor's post box, I blew up in the air once, one New Year's Eve. The neighbor was really furious, so that's maybe the worst thing I've done, except from kicking Robert Lee from behind. But that will never happen again. When I went to the pitch just up there, I tried to keep the ball all the way from here to the pitch in the air, and I don't remember how many times I made it, but I don't think it was too many, so maybe I can do it today. After school, almost every day, I was eager to get back home, get onto this pitch together with 15, 20 of my classmates every day, all night long. I used to be Zico from Brazil, Kenny Dalglish. The ball is always, 2 or 3 times every day it went up to one of those balconies up there, so then we got a break and we didn't dare to knock on the door to those people, so we waited until they got out of the house.
The practice certainly helped. This was the goal that really brought Solskjaer to United's attention, and what an absolute beauty. Almost overnight he became Norway's hottest property. He couldn't move.
I'm not very fond of all the media coverage that I get, because I like more to be on my own, be with my girlfriend Silja, and don't think about what to do and maybe if the press is around me.
But what do you miss most about this place?
About this place, of course, being able to just relax, take one day off, go out and with your boat, fish a little bit and be myself. If you think about football 365 days a year, I think you'll collapse after a few years. So you can't do that.
What's the biggest fish you ever caught?
I don't know. Must have been like this or something. Must be. I don't know. Alex, have you ever seen one of these before?
After stopping off in Denmark to hammer Brøndby 6-0, United returned to Norway, where Dennis Irwin, of all people, ran riot in Bergen.
Dennis Irwin tries to knock a few bricks out of it. He does. It takes a deflection. And Dennis Irwin gives Manchester United the lead just seconds before the half-time break. The power almost knocked the defender's block off. Usually conditions, but they say it rains every single day of the year in the city of Bergen. Solskjaer speeds away. He was bundled to the ground. He appealed for a penalty, and he's won his appeal. Step forward, Dennis Irwin. Dennis Irwin scores Manchester United's second. Second in the space of a minute. Throw by the goalkeeper, Cole. Scholes comes through, the goalkeeper's late, and that's another penalty. Ronnie Westad completely mistimed his challenge on Paul Scholes. Now Dennis Irwin steps up for his second penalty, scored a hat-trick. Dennis Irwin's first hat-trick of an illustrious career. He's taken many awards, many plaudits, many medals, but never a hat-trick till now. Time running out, we're into the final 5 minutes. The fine Manchester United performance. Good cross towards Andy Cole, who's looking sharp. Fine agility from Andy Cole to latch himself onto a pretty firm pass from Nicky Butt. Well, wonderful control, exquisite footwork, fantastic finish.
Getting to the line, looking for the cross. It's a good one, Jordan! Oh, fine goal, Joe Jordan!
And so to the Charity Shield. Precious little charity involved when Ferguson and Wenger meet head-to-head. The sun was shining at least. Roy Keane, meanwhile, was beginning to look like the player of old, which was a definite plus.
Vieira. Both Anelka and Bergkamp going for this. Bergkamp's back heel, Anelka still there. It might come for Overmars! Well, Mark Overmars does it to Manchester United again. Overmars. Oh, and Christopher Ray put in by Anelka. Back to Ray again. 2-0. Up to Parler, jogging on through the centre, and here's Anelka. Stam staying with him, but that's not enough, because Nicolas Anelka makes it 3-0 to Arsenal. Sheringham for Solskjaer, it's a good ball, and Solskjaer gets another chance, and David Seaman has his most difficult save of the match to make, and it stays at 3-0.
And so first blood to Wenger and Arsenal, the first trophy of the season. But already Alex Ferguson was looking ahead to more important events. Having finished second in the title race, United had been forced to pre-qualify in the Champions League. The Premiership season hadn't even started, remember, yet this was as crucial a match as United could possibly face. The champions of Poland, the opposition, on a freshly laid Old Trafford pitch.
Butt here and turned it back to Andy Cole, and now Ryan Giggs, and Paul Scholes just beaten to it though by Pavlak. Important save by Vepawo. Good chance for Manchester United. Interesting to see how much freedom he's given when Jesper Blomqvist is fit. Scholes has found Giggs. He has a real chance here, and Manchester United have the lead after 15 minutes. Ryan Giggs has got the goal. The smile belongs to Alex Ferguson and his players, because that has taken a lot of the pressure off tonight. That's the breakthrough which should now set the tone for a good night for Manchester United.
Well, and when we look at little Scholes, he's done brilliantly. Defender wanted locking up, he misread the long ball. Scholes has done everything right, nods it down. And Giggs, he's had a couple of sightings. Nice cool, read the script, nice cool and composed, does the last minute, whoops, tucks that one away tidy.
Beckham's corner. Oh, the goalkeeper missed it, came off Jonsson. Stam hooks it goalwards, and it's headed behind by the defender Krishak. Jaap Stam's Old Trafford debut almost marked by a goal. In towards Keane. Run off the ball though by Krishak. Butter's got it back. Now Irwin. Cole. He's turned this time. It's Andy Cole! Blocked by the legs of the goalkeeper Vepawo. Good work by Cole. Irwin. Giggs. Into Dennis Irwin. Hung up towards Andy Cole. Yes! Clear daylight for Manchester United. Andy Cole, the goal scorer. A little under 10 minutes remaining of the first leg, and Manchester United have a healthy lead to take to Poland.
Brilliant play by Giggs, and this is superb from Dennis Irwin. Stands it over the keeper, full marks to Coley, gets in there, springs, always arching back. Coley goes in break between defenders and, as you say, virtually puts United in the Champions League.
Almost unnoticed, United's new boy Jesper Blomqvist was settling in. He'd been sidelined with injury for 5 weeks and was working alone on his fitness. Alex Ferguson has admired the Swede for some time, and in the end, £4.4 million persuaded Parma to let him go.
A year ago we tried to buy Jesper from AC Milan, and they said no. And then in December we tried to do a deal with AC Milan then, but they'd agreed with Parma that he should go on loan at the time to Parma. We then tried again in March to get him, and then at the end of the season. And finally we managed to do it with the 5th attempt. I don't usually take as long as that. I usually give in before that.
Yes, he tried to get him time and again, and how Alex Ferguson could have done with him last season, when injury to Ryan Giggs proved to be one of the most significant moments of the championship race.
Was it true to say you were a little bit concerned about rivalry with Ryan Giggs at the club?
Yes, of course, a little. If you have one exceptional left side player, why buy another one? I don't say an exception of another one, but I say another left winger. So, but I'm happy with the answers that Ferguson gave me. So.
Blomqvist's relationship with United goes back quite a long way. He was absolutely brilliant for Gothenburg when United visited Sweden in the Champions League of 1994.
I don't want to get into stereotypes, but what is Sweden actually famous for? ABBA?
Oh, well,
IKEA?
Yeah, IKEA owns a lot of things. We got more things as well. Swedish meatballs, you ever never tried them?
No.
No. I was afraid.
Can you cook them?
Yeah, I can cook them for you. No, it's a...
How have you found Manchester? What do you think of this place?
Well, I find it good so far. The weather has been quite okay as well, and it's nice. It's okay, the city center as well, and
And I found the area where the south of Manchester very, very nice. I didn't think it would be that nice because with all the small cities, Wimslow, Aldridge, and all those small villages, very beautiful. I like it. It's like home in Sweden. I used to live a little bit on the countryside. I like it.
You're a country boy at heart.
Yeah, farmer.
Are you?
No, not really.
That is an exclusive.
Now Jesper's determined to make his mark in the Premiership. Happily, he's back to full fitness. All he needs now is a pair of scissors.
I don't see anything with this
Yeah,
lovely hair now.
He needs a haircut.
Yeah, I need it. I can see why all the people in England are so shortcutted.
United haven't been out of the back 30 for the last couple of minutes. Good run by Izzet. Can he keep the ball in play? Gets around Neville. Remarkable run by him. Falls to Connie. Falls to Heskey. And it's there. Leicester City take the lead. Not the prettiest of goals, but boy, was it effective. Zagorakis to Izzet. Space opening up. Savage has space. It's maybe a little bit too wide for the shot, but he has support in the area. Heskey's one. Cotty's two. That's two. Tony Cotty's done it again. Chances 3-0. Cole is there quickest. The ball across there, and it doesn't quite make it. Well, the first sign of a mix-up that we've seen in the Leicester defence in what has been the most consummate professional performance. Cole, quick thinking, and it did get a touch from the goalkeeper. He just got a fingertip to it to stop Cole scoring. Giggs dips it in. First to it. Leicester head. Beckham with the shot, takes a deflection, and it's a goal! Teddy Sheringham's first touch. Maybe a fluke, but it's given Manchester United a chance. Joy for Alex Ferguson, but his team is still behind. David Beckham, love him or hate him, you can't keep a good man down. And his fellow England international, Teddy Sheringham, stuck his head in the way and added a telling deflection. He'd only been on the field a matter of seconds. And I wonder if he'll claim that one off David Beckham. Surely he has to. Takes 10 backward steps towards the wall to stand right on the edge of the area. Has to be a Beckham special. Can he dip it? Drops it in! Yes, he has! Beckham's back! Love him or hate him, you can't keep a great footballer down. Oh, what a joyous moment after a summer of torment for David Beckham. Have made him out to be a villain. His manager will only tell you what a highly talented player he is. Look at that. Little room to play with, but opening day perfection.
To be received. Yes, it has them! Oh! The crowning glory!
Strong enough to keep it. Here's Giggs. To the back post. Cantona! Unbelievable!
You'd put money on it, wouldn't you?
Now when Eric Cantona waved goodbye to Old Trafford, you sort of felt somehow we hadn't seen the last of him. His memory certainly lives on, idolised, revered. King Eric was the man who galvanised the young Manchester United side, leading the way for the next generation. It was fitting then that on the most poignant of nights, the Munich Memorial game, he should lead out a team of world stars to raise money for the survivors and dependents of those who perished 40 years ago.
Here's Beckham. Well, let's see if he can give you another reason why he's a gifted player. He can. providing Ryan Giggs with the opening goal. Oh, a good touch by Papa. Well, there's that finishing we were talking about, almost out of nothing. He's laid it up for Laurent Blanc to have a go. And, well, it wasn't just a crack on target, it was in the corner. That's a fabulous goal from Laurent Blanc. Ryan Giggs. Dummy by Sheringham, lovely play by Sheringham, great finish by Scholes, that was a terrific goal. And tonight it is an au revoir for Eric Cantona, but he will do so in the number 7 of Manchester United. Now here's Butt, looking for Cantona! Lou said it would come, and it did. Well, the flag's gone up, and the referee's disallowed it. Meanwhile, the international 11 are about to make it 3-2. Eric Cantona, now Jordi Cruyff. Oh, the deflection's taken it into the goal. And United are back at 3-3. Good effort. Oh, fantastic goal. And it's the youngster, Mark Wilson. Oh, now here's the chance and a goal. Alec Notman. Lovely ball. Oh. Well, I think the goal will stand. Almeida well out of his area. He was desperate for a flag to go up. The flag didn't go up, and Phil Neville scored. Cantona looking for the 1-2, but it's not going to come to him. Nicky Butt makes it 6-4. Eric's in the middle here. Is anyone going to pick him out? Oh, the flag's gone up. I think the referee's waved play on this time. Here's Cantona. Is this to be the moment? Prunier dives in front of him. Cantona's round Almeida. There it is. Here's Cruyff. Oh, good skills from Cruyff. Cantona wants it. Cruyff's looking for him, but it was actually Notman who stole it and got the finish. I think everybody's looking for Eric now.
It's a special night for me. It was a wonderful feeling. I thank you all to come, and I hope to see you soon. Yes, I quit football because I lost my passion for the game. I'm sorry, I gave everything for 10 years. I had 5 wonderful seasons here, the best one of my career, and I love you all very much. Thank you very much.
Words from the heart and memories of the night now on video, all proceeds going to the Munich Memorial Fund. Sadly, just 2 weeks after that game, Jackie Blanchflower, who survived the Munich air crash, died of cancer. His career had been tragically cut short at Munich at the age of 24. Blanchflower won a championship medal in 1956, making a total of 116 appearances. The Boo Boys were out in force at West Ham in wait for David Beckham. Talk about press hype. The reception was nothing like as bad as the prophets of doom had made out. There was still a police presence, but Beckham is made of stern stuff and carried on regardless. The hoo-ha rather overshadowed the debut of Dwight Yorke, a £12.6 million signing from Aston Villa.
Dennis Irwin. Significantly, David Beckham has yet to touch the ball. I think we may know when he does. Then he's trying trying to play Giggs in. It was a good pass. Yorke and Cole are both in the centre, and that looked like handball by Neil Ruddock to turn that behind. The referee has given a corner. My initial thought was that Ruddock had actually put it behind with an arm or a hand. It was Giggs with the deep cross. Now, what did Ruddock use? I have to say that that's a handball, and it should have been a penalty. Yorke. Giggs. Beckham a little more central. That's a good ball through. It's Andy Cole, and Hislop makes a fine stop. Five Manchester United players in the box, and no one's picked up Nicky Butt outside. It's still Butts, and that took a nick on the way past the frame of the goal.
Still not too much to get excited about, so we've turned to goals from down the years with some right old hammerings.
And a beautiful goal scored by Burns.
Kirkpatrick has given the corner and it's been taken. George Best. Sold two dummies and now has made a chance for himself. His hat-trick!
Kid hanging back behind the attack. There he is, number 8. 3 on the edge of the area. There's the gap for Kids!
McQueen. Oh, and an easy goal! McElroy.
And he's put Stapleton away. What a brilliant finish by Frank Stapleton.
Right. Hughes is there. Good turn by Hughes. Splendid goal.
And United are flying now. Leclerc. Irish break.
Leaving room for Leclerc to go on. Oh, and it's Giggs! What a volley!
3 shots in the centre. Oh, and a header! And what a goal! Lee Sharp is on fire at the moment.
Andy Cole. Back to Giggs. They pulled away from him. It's in there. Low. Sharp goes for it. And Cantona has turned it in.
LKS Woods coming forward with Nizhnik from the outset, and he almost caught Peter Schmeichel out. The Manchester United goalkeeper seemed uncertain about the flight of that shot from Nizhnik. But filling in, well, they've got a problem here. 3 in the Woods attack. Nizhnik now making that 4. Held up by Johnson and by Beckham, and Manchester United have got a counter on with Ryan Giggs on the ball. 4 in it. Beckham to his right. Giggs has played Beckham in here. Lovely break and a good save by Veiparwell from David Beckham. Real edge about Manchester United, a cutting edge. Beckham with the shot. Goalkeeper found it too hard to handle. Roy Keane!
It was academic. United were comfortably through, and the following day they found themselves in what the press called the group of death. But from the fans' point of view, some gripping fixtures and some old scores to settle. With Europe very much in mind and to keep legs fresh, Alex Ferguson gave Jesper Blomqvist a debut against Charlton. The manager also recalled Ole Solskjaer to partner Dwight Yorke up front.
Patient passing from United. What progress can they make? Beckham to Yorke, who fended off Yowds and then tucked it through for Scholes!
Ooh! Drilled wide by Paul Scholes. And it really looked then like Charlton were about to concede their first Premiership goal.
Dwight Yorke, it's opening up a little bit here for Manchester United as Yorke finds David Beckham. Beckham's cross and the header by Blomqvist. Neil Redfern then to take it. Up towards Mendonca.
And it comes back to Kinsella, and Charlton have scored! It took a deflection and they got its way through. But you tried taking it away from Mark Kinsella. Will Neville, 12 England caps to his name already at the age of 21. Left out of the World Cup squad, of course, though. This man wasn't. Scholes. Solskjaer, and it's come through to Yorke, and Solskjaer takes it back, and United are level! Ole Guanar Sotskimer, who was chased and chased by Tottenham Hotspur, but who never wanted to leave Old Trafford. So this is why Manning becomes an instant hero with the Old Trafford faithful. Irwin. Yorke. Scholes. It's a lovely ball. Redfern's back on for Barnsley as Beckham gets the cross in. Oh, Dwight Yorke is there to get his second of the game. Well, they went behind to Charlton here, but it's turned out to be all Dwight on the night at Old Trafford. And David Beckham was again the provider. Keane. Yorke. Here's Berg. He's got Beckham with him, doesn't need him. Great cross! Solskjaer! Ole, ole, ole! 2 for Yorke, 2 for Solskjaer. 4-1 Manchester United.
Giggs. Yorke. Great flick. Solskjaer's in. Oh, great tackle by Breen. Solskjaer gets it back again though. Giggs in support. Over the head of Yorke. The goalkeeper comes a long, long way. There's an important touch. Scholes puts it back in for Yorke. A £12 million man scores his 3rd goal in 2 games. It's looking like money well spent, or maybe a goal which showed more to instinct than anything else from Dwight Yorke. Scholes firing it back in. It wasn't the cleanest of touches. Scholes through the player. He meant that, and he meant to dip it over. It comes to Yorke. Oh, great save by Hedman. Yorke tries to get there again, and Hedman does just enough to wedge it out of the goal. But boy, is Dwight Yorke looking hot as a Manchester United player. Expectation is heightened as Ryan Giggs settles the ball down. Danger men dotted around the Coventry penalty area. Goalkeeper stays in his line. Johnson plays it in. Yorke is blocked. Scholes plays it in and diverted in by Johnson. A touch of good fortune, but a telling touch. Well, Ronnie Johnson was the pinball wizard in that situation.
And what a start for the £12.5 million smile. He couldn't have asked or dreamt of any more. Come and meet Dwight. He's all right.
Will you have to change your style or your attitude towards? Are you smiling before we even start here? Will you change it because of Manchester United?
Not at all. No, this is me. I mean, you know.
You don't see too many players smiling these days, do you?
Well, I don't know. I enjoy smiling. I mean, that's part of me. And I suppose it'll always be part of me. But, you know, life is too short not to smile. I've always said that. And I think, you know, you're here for a short time and you're going to have to try and enjoy it as much as possible.
Do you ever get nervous?
My first game against at home, my debut, I was a little nervous.
When was the last time you were nervous before that?
Can't tell the last.
Honestly?
No, seriously couldn't tell the last.
Wow, I bet that was a real strange feeling, wasn't it?
It was actually. The night before I couldn't actually have slept. You know, the night before. I'm telling everybody now, but I mean, no, it's the first time I've ever been nervous in a football match because I'm really laid back, cool customer or whatever you want to put it. But that, my first home game was I was very nervous then.
Luckily, you've got a couple of stuffy goals as well, haven't you? A couple of stuffy tappings.
Yeah, well, that's what it's all about.
I maybe laughed. The manager said, "Yeah, that's quality. You see, you know, I've seen those missed." I mean, you nearly fell over it, didn't you?
I was just pleased to see it go in.
It was one of those you think, "Oh, thank goodness for that."
It was one of them, but I mean, you know, I can ask for a better start as well. You know, coming here and having scored 3 goals, and scoring on the debut.
There you go.
I mean, that was great. It really was. It was something special, and I suppose something I'll remember for the rest of my life.
And the manager, has he told you off yet? You were nearly late for training this morning, weren't you? You came zipping in your car.
Yeah, I slept in a little bit.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I did. And normally when you're at Villa, you're only 10 minutes down the road, so you tend to get away with it. But I was half an hour away, so just made it. He said I was 5 seconds late, so which is
not too bad.
Which is not too bad, and I got away with it.
Dwight had set his heart on Manchester United, and Alex Ferguson had become determined to get his man. £12.6 million is a lot of cash in any era, yet it certainly won't bother him. He's laid back, relaxed, always smiling.
Just looking at your papers over here, there's a Tobagan one, isn't it, over here? That's that Trinidad local, is it?
Yeah.
That's like the Pink Echo kind of deal. They are York Walks. Big news in, there's Lara and whatever. There's York Walks, what, 126 million, what's that?
Trinidad dollars.
Trinidad dollars. Paid more expensive in Trinidad than you are here.
Yeah.
As much as anything, Yorke has the temperament for Old Trafford, a confidence, a cheek, an effervescence. He just loves his football, but then he just loves life.
What did you do in the summer? What did
I not do?
What did you not do? Did everything, yeah. We've read about it, yeah.
Yeah, I ended up going off to Los Angeles, and I went to Sydney. I quite enjoy Sydney, the fact that you go down there.
Quiet summer then, kind of thing.
Yeah, I did actually. It was quite quiet down there.
What do you do in LA, anything?
LA, I have a friend there, so I go out there and just chill out and just take in the sun.
Meet anybody trendy? Did you get into films? Anybody offer you a contract? No. Everybody else has.
I've been hanging around where there's supposed to be a few superstars coming in there, but unfortunately I never spotted anyone.
Honestly?
Yeah,
with your autograph book there.
I do actually. Just sitting there, but...
When you finish, will you just go and lie on a beach in Tobago?
It's early yet, but that's one of my intentions. I'll probably be having a cigar and a pina colada at the end of it as well. You know, but that's one of my thoughts. We'll have to see when we cross that path.
Okay, last one for you. Last time on the last interview we did, we finished, and I was like, "Dear Jimmy, can we fix it for Dwight to meet Harley Berry?" Since then,
tremendous.
I found out who she is. I remembered it, and as I left the house, I thought, "God, Harley Berry, I know." Is it changed? Is it still Harley Berry?
Yeah, she's tremendous.
She's it,
I've actually had the honour of talking to her on the phone as well.
No!
I have.
Were you all caught?
Very lucky. Very lucky.
How come? Tell us all about it. How did it come out?
No, I'm not gonna. I can't reveal my
sources.
My sources, but I've been very lucky to speak to her.
Is she still the one, or is anyone else?
No,
Harley Berry.
Tremendous. She is tremendous.
Did she blow you out?
I didn't get to that stage. It was just nice conversation.
Adams comes forward. Keown comes forward. In towards Adams! Arsenal have a lead that they thoroughly deserve. They've begun brightly here, and now they've scored. Yorke. Beckham. Shooting chance here for David Beckham. Oh, well, can you come any closer than that without actually scoring?
No, is the answer.
Giggs. Game very open at the moment.
Well, we don't want half-time now, Mark. The game's flowing.
No offside. Nicholas Anelka. Schmeichel there again. Anelka there again. 2-0 to Arsenal. And Nicholas Anelka, a very, very happy young man. Overmars. And he knows where Parler is. He had a look to see where Bergkamp was trying to get. Overmars again. Hughes. Oh, it's a bit lucky. He didn't aim for Ljungberg, but he's found him. And what a way to start your Arsenal career. Frederick Ljungberg, 3-0.
For Alex Ferguson, it had been a long, hard week. But then for United, It had been an unbelievable couple of months. No matter what the future will bring, you can bet the new signing will smile his way through it.